you know, I'm wondering what everything is. I know she's not allowed to tell me. And so I'm just like, okay. And every time she's moving the thing, I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing a baby. Where's the baby?
What's up, Chicklets? How's it going? I'm here this week. Ta-da! This is week 8? Week 8 update. It was a big week, an exciting week. So most of it went from Ashley's point of view, so I'll let you go ahead and just kind of run them. I have a mint in my mouth, sorry.
He smelled.
Why don't you? We started this video before, but apparently my breath was too bad for her to handle.
It smelled like chocolate.
I'm just gonna blame it on the hormones. One of the big things we're gonna talk about this week, morning sickness. So we ended last week's video with kind of a cliffhanger. We were gonna go the next day to the ultrasound. Ashley was super nervous about it. I was nervous about it because I have no idea what's going on in that body. Like, all I get is her related messages to me. So it was kind of...
It's not like I know exactly what's going on.
Ashley's one of those people, when she feels a symptom, she researches it online, and then she worries about the 12 other diseases that she might have or whatnot. So she's telling me all these things, and I'm like, I'm sure it's fine. We just need to relax.
I was like calling my sister. Poor Stacy.
I'm like, we just need to go to the doctors, get the ultrasound, and we'll see what happens. So why don't you walk them through what happened?
It's so horrible. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna go. So we went.
It's alright. It makes for good video. Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Projectile.
That's lovely. So we went to the ultrasound. I was super anxious, and like he said, and it was just kind of a, you're fine, you're okay. I'm like, all right. And what I hate is, like, in the ultrasound, they're not really allowed to tell you what they see. They're trained to find and look.
Because it's not the actual doctor, it's just like the ultrasound
the technician. And so I'm just sitting there going, what's that? Is that good? What's that? Is that good? Like, what's going on?
And if you guys haven't seen last week's video, we talk about all of the crazy things that led up to this, and so far it's been like a super stressful pregnancy. So it kind of lets you know why we were so anxious going in there and why Ashley was so nervous. So if you guys haven't seen that, watch that, because Ashley goes into detail about the craziness that was up until this point.
So anyway, I just was sitting there, and you know, I'm wondering what everything is. I know she's not allowed to tell me, and so I'm just like, okay. And every time she's moving the thing, I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing a baby. Where's the baby? And you know, she had to check. They like checked for ectopic pregnancy, and they checked to make sure my uterus looked good and my
and they were measuring the size of everything.
Yeah, that my ovaries looked good, or I don't know. They were like, I mean, I was reading up on the thing, and I'm just like, well.
They move really quick.
Yeah, but not quick enough at that point. I'm just like, let's get to the good part. What are you doing? And
and so on a side note, it's really frustrating. The hospital that we go to didn't allow me to film anything, so I got a little bit of something before they told me to shut off my camera, and then I filmed a little bit afterwards, but I don't remember what all I got. But I don't think I got to see the actual little ultrasound on the screen.
We have a picture.
But we have pictures, yeah.
Yeah. So she finally found the baby, and I always feel horrible when I first look at the pictures, because like even with baby chick, I was like some of the pictures I was like, whoa, that's
Are you
scary.
sure that's a human?
Like it looked like baby chick's one looked like a mask that you would wear on like Halloween.
That was a creepy one.
With like the skull. It's really creepy. But then there was an awesome one where she had the cute little side profile, and I'm like, oh, she's
that was like
so
the
cute.
classic
like
one.
Little button nose and everything, and I was
But
like,
you were saying this one you felt looked like a penguin.
But this one I thought looked like a penguin.
There's a bajillion pregnancy apps out there, but I have one that kind of shows you a comparison of what it is, and it's about the size of a 2x2 Lego. And if I had a Lego, I would show you. I feel like a horrible parent that I don't have Legos yet, but it's like this big. As much as the ultrasound tech could tell us is the heartbeat sounded good, right?
Yeah, I was at like 141 or something.
And there was a heartbeat, so that was like that was the big relief that everything was like fine.
She was sitting there and she goes, okay, let's try and find that heartbeat. I'm like, what do you mean let's try and find it? And she goes, but you can see the little heartbeat right there. I was like, okay.
Yeah. And that's what I really wanted to get footage of. And I started to pull out the camera to get the picture or get the video because you don't hear anything, but you see a little like flutter thing, and it looked really cool. And it's like, awesome, heartbeat. And then I got told to put my camera away. So I'm gonna have to be a little more secretive about it next time we're in there.
Yeah, so what I love about my doctor is how quickly they respond. And so within like a couple hours, it was like, okay, here's your due date and everything looks great. And so it was just kind of like this, whoo. And I know that
after like 8 weeks, or not 8 weeks of stressing, but after weeks of stressing out, this was like the first time we could finally be like, okay, all good news, everything looks good. And that is huge for Ashley to be able to.
I know that we're not completely like out of the woods yet because it's still really new. It's the first trimester. I'm only 8 weeks. But I mean, the fact that they found the baby and they found a heartbeat and everything was just like a relief.
It's a big step into a hurdle that we got over because it was just a really rocky, rough start. We're at a good point right now. We can take a sigh of relief and relax and just take it week by week by now. So now that we got the good news about the doctor, why don't you go ahead and fill in on how you've been feeling this week since, because that was the very beginning of the week, is that doctor's appointment. So since then, how you've been feeling, because it's been a huge flip from the previous week.
Yeah, so I started feeling a little bit of morning sickness here and there while we were at
Disney.
Well, Disney was like every now and then. And then I got a little bit more while we were with Heidi and John from while they were napping. But mostly it was just I was really tired. And then it turned into really tired and really sick. And
like way worse than Baby Chick. As far as frequency.
Yeah, it's a different kind. I don't know how to explain it. And it's not fun.
In fact, we have a garbage bag right here in case we have an accident currently.
You make me sound like a dog being house trained. Actually. So,
but like she was saying though, she had morning sickness with Baby Shake, and she actually vomited quite often. Not quite often, but she did with Baby Shake. Whereas I
was able to like go to work and control it with like Preggy Pops and things like that.
But with this pregnancy, she just can't kick it. Like, she's just and it's not just morning sickness, it's like all day sickness until like maybe 7 or 8 o'clock. She starts to feel a little bit better, or it comes and goes. But
it's like waves, and it's really frustrating.
So it's just really constant. But the benefit, or the good thing is, you have yet to vomit, right?
Yeah.
Cross your fingers. Week 8, no vomit yet. Yeah. She feels like she's got to vomit all the time, but we haven't actually done it. So that's a little weird.
I've been taking like ginger pills, and I've been sucking on mints, and
eating saltines.
I've been in love with bacon.
Big time.
For whatever reason or another. If it has bacon on it, it sounds good.
She's at the point right now where she's super tired, she is super sick feeling, and super sensitive to smells, like extreme sensitive. Like, I'll be like, I don't smell anything. She's like, it's horrible. So it's like the worst time of the pregnancy, I would say.
I have an aversion to coffee right now, and it
Which
stinks.
Is just like...
It's the worst.
Horrible.
I really hope.
A moment of silence for no coffee.
I feel like I do. I feel like I'm like missing a good friend that's been like taken from my life. Fall is coming.
Oh yeah, she texted me the other day. She's like, what is it? Pumpkin spice lattes? Actually, what was your abbreviation you used? At PSL. PSLs are almost here, and if this coffee aversion does not go away, I'm going to be very upset. And I was like, what is PSLs? Oh, pumpkin spice lattes.
Well, it's not like that, but then you go into Christmas and it's the gingerbread, and I just...
But we're saving a lot on our Starbucks bills.
Yeah, super.
So any other big things you can think of happened this week?
It was a lot of, let's read on my bed, and it'll be fun, even though we just read a little bit ago. And she's like, okay, Mom, and like...
Basically, what she's trying to say is Baby Chick did a really good job at taking care of Ash. Like, she didn't complain a whole lot about not being able to go out and go to the park or whatever. But they just
or go outside.
They just did a lot of reading and hanging out
Coloring.
and sitting in bed and relaxing.
She like made her own art projects, and I was just super proud of her because she was like, "Are you okay, mommy?" Yeah, I'm okay. And like she's like super into the like having snacks with me, and she's like, you should have a snack, it'll make you feel better.
Maybe a fruit snack.
Yeah, she's like, let's get chips. And then it's like, do you want to go eat them on your bed? It's kind of like, I really do.
My bed has been covered in crumbs because of these two.
It's so bad. That kid knows how to work it.
She knows how to work you.
Yeah. Well, when I don't feel good and all I want is chips.
And bacon.
And bacon.
Bacon wrapped
and
chips.
granola.
But I think that's pretty much it for this week, right?
Yeah. I was just super proud of her. Like,
so wait,
super proud.
I don't think we've ever told them when is your official due date?
Oh, they gave me my due date. My due date is February 21st, which is actually my Oma's birthday. So when we told Oma, she was pretty excited. Basically, that's it. Versions to food. Super proud of Baby Chick. Let's hope that it continues. And heightened sense of smell that I'm hoping
goes away. And a version of coffee.
And, yeah. Rest in peace. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and hopefully I'll be able to take a look, and we will be able to answer them for the next video. So,
bye guys.
Bye.